movement is always going to help your pelvic floor. Like your hip flexors sit over the sigmoid of your bowel. So when you move your legs backwards and forwards by doing something as simple as walking, you're literally helping to aid your digestion and get things going. So it's really basic. Like there's nothing I just said there that's like rocket science, right? But it's the basics always work, and that's the same when it comes to your pelvic health, most definitely.
Yeah. In regards to movement, you said that something as simple as a walk helps, but are there other movements and other exercises that we can do to also help overall with our pelvic health?
There's very limited like literature in this area, right? But some of the literature points towards if you have like strong hip musculature, it can support your pelvic health. So like your adductors, your deep external rotators, the muscles that turn your legs outwards, like rotate your legs outwards, that can contribute to your pelvic health. And it makes sense, right? Because if you think about your pelvic floor, it's like 2 layers of muscle, like 14 muscles that sit in the bowl of your pelvis. And a lot of the muscles that sit next to it are deep bottom muscles. So like if you've got strong, robust, resilient hips, it's probably going to have a positive impact on your pelvic floor as well. So I would say like strength training, your hips particularly, your adductors, your glutes is always going to have a positive impact on your pelvic floor.
That's really and you said that you wouldn't need to be doing like 3 sets of that if you don't have a pelvic floor issue. For kind of, you know, us people that are just wanting to be aware of it, maybe we do notice a bit of leakage. I don't know if that constitutes as having an issue. Like, would you recommend that we need to be doing them still every day? Or, what kind of role do they play, I guess? How important to do them?
I think, you know, maybe a couple of times a week. The same, I would think of it just in a normal strength training guidelines. Like if we look at the government guidelines for like strength training, it's 2 full body sessions twice a week, right? Or is that right? Yeah. So I would just think of it, it's just a muscle. It's just like the gym for your genitals, right? It's just it's
title.
Yeah.
Write that down.
It's just you're just working those muscles. So I would think, you know, fit it into like normal strength training guidelines and you're probably going to be fine, especially if you're not having like any sort of symptoms.